Hi guys, so today's video is going to be products I regret buying, and I think that this is a tag that I really think is important just to watch, but I do want to preface this by saying that I'm not saying that these are bad products, but they just didn't do what I had wanted them to do when I bought them. I bought them for a specific thing, and I didn't end up using them as much as I thought I would, or they didn't end up being what I wanted them to be, so I just want to say that I'm not necessarily saying that they're bad, though some of them are bad. They just didn't do what I wanted them to do. So for somebody like me who does, work like a part-time job that's basically minimum wage, I don't really like having products that I buy not turn out to be what I want, so yeah. So I have two mascaras. The first one is the Stila Major Lash Mascara, and I've bought this several times. I'm a big mascara person. I love mascara, and I'm always trying out new mascaras, and I always end up trying old mascaras because I sometimes find that I tried it the first time, I really didn't like it, but then when I go back later, my preferences may have changed, or the formulation may have changed, so I try to give, products multiple chances. Well, this one did not work out. I bought this before, and it was $8, I remember, because it was in the Stila section, but I was like, wow, it's only $8, like, I'll try it out. I ended up returning it because I really didn't like it. For some reason, I thought it was way too clumpy. The second time I bought it, I actually got it in a kit, and it looks like this. It's a pretty wet formula, and it's got a pretty straightforward brush, but I also find that the wet formulation is nice because it kind of glides on your lashes. I do like the way it applies, but this mascara has absolutely no hold on your lashes. Like, it literally just slips off of your lashes, and I have a lot of problems finding mascaras that stay on my lashes, but this, it's like it wasn't even trying. It just falls off of your lashes, and I tried it a couple of times and it just did not work whatsoever. So I'm really disappointed that I even considered this one again, but I gave it 2 chances. It failed both times, so I definitely regret buying this. And then the other mascara is the Lashblast 24 Hour from Covergirl. It just came out, and again, I have problems with mascaras staying on my lashes. They tend to always end up under here, and just like they don't last very long on me. So I saw this and I was like, wow, like maybe this will be the game changer. And it pretty much looks like the Lashblast Volume. It has pretty much the same wand and a very similar formula. I just found that it didn't stay on my lashes, and it kind of was really hard to get off, so it didn't really do anything that I wanted it to do. So for $8, it definitely was not worth it. Then this may be a controversial decision, but I regret buying the Naked 2 palette. That does not mean that I'm not going to use it. I think that it has some nice colors in it, but I just am overall disappointed with the palette and the quality of it. And yeah, I found myself disappointed with it. A lot of the colors are just not as pigmented as I'd hoped they would be, and a lot of them are really, really chalky and just like not good. So I'm gonna, if you guys want to see a full review on the Urban Decay Naked 2, I will definitely do one, but I just was a little bit disappointed with this because I had such high hopes for it, and it was $50. I'm happy that I have it, only to say that I feel like if I hadn't bought it, I would still want to buy it. So I'm happy that I have it so that I know that I don't like it, and I'm going to be using it. But I definitely prefer the Naked one, and I just was overall disappointed with it. Next, I have a cream blush. This is the NYX Cream Blush in Glow, and it's a really gorgeous pink color, and to be honest, the reason I don't like it is because it's too pigmented. And that's a terrible thing to say, but it's just honestly way too pigmented. It's a very wet cream blush, and I want to try the other ones just because I feel like because this is such a bright color, it's hard to work with. So it's just such a bright pink, and it just is so pigmented that it's pretty much impossible for me to put on my cheeks just because it's so bright. And I just don't get a lot of wear out of it. I was looking for a fun everyday blush that was just bright and pretty, but this is just too bright and way too pigmented to, try to get on my cheeks to look, semi-normal. I don't want to have to blend that much. So, yeah. Next, I have a lipstick. This is the Sula Natural Lipstick. They sell these at Ulta in a little display where all of the Sula products are $8. And that's my dog. And this looks like this. It's a really nice everyday color. This is in the shade Win Me Over. And it looks super, super pretty. I like the shade. I think it's really pretty. But I just found this formula to be really, really drying on my lips, and it just did not make my lips look good. Then I have this Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss, and honestly the only reason I regret buying this is because I bought both of these, and I figured this is a nice like hot pink lip gloss, and this is a nice clear one, so I can use it over top of, you know, stains and lipsticks and stuff like that. But it turns out that this is not super pigmented, and it basically just goes on like a clear gloss. Basically, if you're, you know, maybe like a baby pink tint, but it definitely doesn't go on like this. So, you know, this is completely sheer. So there's really no point in having both of them, and I just kind of wish I had bought one, just because overall this is a pretty mediocre lip gloss. I wouldn't say I regret it. It was 99 cents. But I regret buying both of them before trying one because there's really no point in having both of them. Then this is another one that I don't get as much use out of it as I wish I did, especially for how much I spent on it. And to be honest, I'll probably buy more of them just in more everyday wear colors. So this is the NARS Eyeshadow Duo in Nouveau Monde. And I had been eyeing this one for a really long time. It's got the beautiful silvery icy lilac and then the dark green. That's super, super pretty. And they're really, really pretty colors. And I think they're really pretty. I don't wear them on an everyday basis. And since I spent about, I think, $35 on this, I wish I just wore the colors more. So I think that the next time, if I do end up buying another duo, I will definitely buy more wearable colors. Then I have a hair product. This is the Ulta Ultimate Moisture Conditioner. And this, I needed a conditioner and I just grabbed this one. My mom had it actually, so technically I didn't buy this, but that's beside the point. So I just needed a conditioner. I grabbed this one. It said moisture. I like moisturizing conditioners just because I have pretty dry ends. And I tried this one out and it did nothing for my hair. If anything, my hair felt like drier. It just did nothing. It never got that kind of, when you're in the shower and you have your conditioner on, your hair feels like so smooth and so soft. It didn't even get to that point ever. So I was just kind of disappointed with this. Then I have this Laura Mercier skincare. It's the face polish, and I have used a lot of this. It was, I think, at least $30 though. And the thing is, I bought this because I watched Juicy Star 07's video on her skincare routine like a couple of years ago, and she had been raving about this scrub. She said it was the best scrub she had ever used. She used it every day. Like, I was amazed, and I was like, oh, I have to get that. But I got it and it just wasn't amazing. It is nice. It's got pretty small granules. It's got a nice little clean scent to it, but it just is not worth $35, and I'm really mad that I spent my money and like really waited and saved up money to buy this product, and it just really disappointed me for the price especially. Then the next one is the EOS Shave Cream, and I like the way it smells. It smells nice, and I love EOS, but I just feel like this is not a good shave cream. It doesn't stay on your skin, so it's hard to use. I like to shave in the shower, so it just doesn't stay on your skin long enough to even like utilize it. So I just was disappointed with this, and I just went back to Skintimate, the sensitive skin one. And then the last product, so these are the e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes, and they're all kind of neutral. This is the Natural Eye like book of shadows, and it's got, you know, some good neutrals in it. Then there's this little like natural palette, looks like this. And then there's this like 30, or I don't really know how many shades are in here, this bigger one with the small little pots of it. And They were all pretty cheap. I think both of these were $5 and then this one was $3. So I like them. I think that the thing with e.l.f. eyeshadows is that they all they vary in quality. Like within this palette, like each shade is differently pigmented. Some of them have a lot of pigmentation and some of them have absolutely none. But I kind of just wish I had just bought one of the palettes because I really don't have a chance to use all of them, and if I'm going to use an e.l.f. palette, like I definitely just needed one. So I would say if you're looking at the e.l.f. palettes, it's easy to get enticed by them because there are, you know, so many and they're so cheap, but I would just say get one neutral palette and stick with it, just because the eyeshadows are not consistently made, so you're not getting like, you know, if there's 6 eyeshadows, maybe like 3 or 4 of them are really good, but 2 of them will probably be duds. So you're not really getting like 6 amazing eyeshadows. You're probably getting like 3 amazing, 1 mediocre, and 2 like not completely pigmented ones. So I would just say save your money and just get one palette and try it out and see what you think. So those are the products that I regret buying, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye.